Alex and welcome to The Long Way Home. So today's video is about how I met my husband and how we decided to move to the United States. So I met my husband almost 2 years ago, and I would love to say something like romantic, like our shopping carts crashed into each other while we are grocery shopping and we fell in love with each other and I don't know, things like that. But the truth is, we met each other at the internet. Nowadays, I think that's a pretty common thing, so I don't feel bad about that. And so we met each other and we totally fell in love with each other right away. Then we have a good time and we are, well, I would say soulmates is the right word for that. And so we, last November, I was in the kitchen cooking and Chris asked me this weird question like, what my favorite color is, and I was like, it's black, and he's like, that's not a color, that's like everything but a color. It's like all colors combined and the absence of light, that's black. And I was like, yeah, but you asked me what's my favorite color, so no, that's not working. And I'm like, okay, and he asked me like, what's your second favorite color? Like, green. It's like green, nah, green, nah, that's not working either. And I'm like, what? I was a little bit upset about like, you asked me what's my favorite color and then you decide that that color is not working. Like, okay. So I said, I know that his favorite color is blue, so I was like, what do you think about blue then? And he was like, oh, blue is perfect, blue is awesome. And I said, okay, could you tell me why you're asking me this weird question? And he went to his laptop and like, I thought about these rings and they're not available in black. And I was like, okay. And he's like, and he asked me like, do you want to marry me? And I, of course, said yes, because I love him more than anything else. And it was, I think, December last year. There was a house for sale right across the street, and we're looking at it, and he was like, wow, that's pretty cheap, and, could we afford that? And he was looking at the internet, like, what would be our options and all that. And we're looking out of the window and I was joking like, yeah, maybe we should consider buy our first house in the United States then. We always kind of made those jokes like, yeah, we will do that when we're in the United States. But it was never serious or that we are planned to do that or anything like that. So then there was like this really quiet moment, almost awkward, and he asked me like, would you like to do that? And I was like, would you like to do that? And then we talked like a lot, and he was almost making it bad sounding, like the idea itself and what I have to give up, like my friends, my family, my work, that actually that it is not like the perfect land and the perfect world and everything. And I was like, yeah, I know that, I'm not naive. And I think 2 weeks later, we were still discussing about this, and I asked him like, okay, tell me a question, how do you feel living here, working here? What would you say is like, how would you describe that? And he was literally saying, it is okay. And I was like, okay, you just answered the question if we do that. Because I don't want my husband to live in a world where he's saying like, it's okay to live here. That is, no, that's not working. So we said, okay, we're going to do that. And while we were engaged anyway, we thought about when, how, all these questions, and it was all a bunch of things. We were planning our wedding, thinking about immigration, and it was confusing. So I googled for the wedding, and found some information, and it turned out that if we would have married here in Germany, it would be a lot of paperwork that he had to bring in, and a lot of fees that we had to pay. Like, it was huge, like very expensive. And then, you know, it was a back and forth, and then looked up, we came to the thing like, okay, what about if we marry in the United States? And we looked that up, and it was much cheaper, much easier, and we said, okay, what about, we wanted to make vacation in the United States and visit his family again anyway, so why not combine that to get married? So we got married on the 16th of January 2018 in Cincinnati, Ohio. It was beautiful. It was a simple wedding, but we both are not like this humongous wedding kind of types. So we just got married by a judge. But it was so emotional. It was so... When I think about that, I don't know, have to smile. And then we started the whole immigration process and all of that. But that was just the basic stuff, how we met and how we decided to actually do it. The next video, what I will probably do right after this one, will be about how we started filing the process and all that things. So that's it for now. See you guys, bye.